Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to our free necklace night. If you are here with me, let me know in the comments. Let me just pull this up so I can see comments. That would be good to see. And then let me know also in the comments who invited you. If you had a stylist invite you to hear just a little bit more about Park Lane, I would love to know. Throw her name in the comments so she knows that you were here. And, she might have invited you or you might have shown some interest and she saw that because, maybe you said you'd love to earn a little extra income, or maybe she thought you were super fashionable and you would love being part of this. Or, I have ladies that join our team because they just want something for themselves. Maybe great people, where you love to be with people, or maybe you have your own business and you're looking for a way to network with other people. These are all great reasons. So put in the comments if you are a guest and who you're a guest of. Okay, I see some people. I see Memory. I see Angie. I see Tammy. Awesome. All right, well, let me introduce myself. I'm Jennifer Keller, and I am an executive company vice president with Park Lane. Quick backstory on me. I have been with Park Lane now for just over 4 years. Before this, I was with another jewelry company for 20 years. And when they closed at the end of 2020, that's when I found Park Lane. And I am so glad I did. This has been so much fun. And I'm going to tell you why as we kind of get going here. But, what I tell the ladies at my parties is these are tax deductible accessories. Like, everything's fun about that. So this has been just a great journey that I've been on for the past 25 years. But I'm curious, let me know in the comments if you have ever done direct sales or you currently do some form of direct sales. Put a 1 in the comments for me, just so I know if we have anybody with experience. Of course, you don't have to have experience, but I am curious. And tonight, I just want to take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about why I love the direct sales industry, why I love Park Lane, and a little bit about our team Sparkle. So first, if you have done or you currently do direct sales, you probably got into it for the same reason I did. When I started in this business 25 years ago, I was a mom. I had an 11-month-old baby. I was working part-time as a CPA, and it was fine. I wasn't really looking for a job. I thought, this is good. My mother-in-law watched my daughter. We were just fine. And I didn't really wear jewelry. So when I was visiting my mom back east, we went to lunch with her girlfriend who sold this jewelry, or my previous company jewelry. And I thought, she looks nice. I maybe took a catalog. I was going to maybe buy a pair of hoops. But when we got home, my mom said, I think you should talk to her about what she does. And I thought, why would I do that? I'm not even looking for a job. I don't wear jewelry. I don't think it would be me. And my mom said, I think you'd be good at it, and I think you'd like it. And those words have stuck with me because I think if she didn't say that to me, I wouldn't be here. And that one decision has totally changed the trajectory of my life. So I want you to think about that, because someone has said to you, you should check this out. You might love this, and you never know. You might love this. So I thought, I'll just try this. I was going to try it for like 6 months, get some free jewelry, and that was going to be the end of it. And I remember I called my husband and I said, hey, guess what I'm going to do? Because he was back home. He said, what? I said, I'm going to sell jewelry. And I think his first words of support were, you don't even wear jewelry. I'm like, oh, I'm wearing jewelry now. I'm all in. And his second words were, well, don't think you're going to quit your job. This is from the husband I am now taking to St. Thomas next week with Park Lane. But that was then, this is now. So I said, I'm not going to quit my job. So I stayed with accounting and I said, I'm just going to see how this goes and see how this works. And I think within a year, I quit my accounting job and just focused on the jewelry. And then I focused on building a team because that was the second stream of income. And I have not looked back. Choosing to be part of this industry was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. And what I love so much about direct sales, I mean, there's many things, but the things that are like top of mind is, first, this is an equal opportunity for everybody. Like on our team alone, we have stylists who are teachers, doctors, stay-at-home moms, lawyers. I was a CPA. Every demographic you can think of, we have on our team. Because basically, if you can pay $129, spoiler alert, that's how much it costs. If you can pay $129 to join Park Lane, you'll get a kit of jewelry $500 worth, and then you get to decide what you do with it. It wasn't like they gave me a special executive company vice president kit. Nope. I got $500 in jewelry, picked it out just like you would. It's what you do with it that matters. And I love that. The other thing that's great about it is, you get to decide how you want to do this business and when you want to do this business. There's so many different lanes that you can choose, and you can mix them all up. We have some on our team that do all in-person parties. That's what I did for 20 years, all in-person parties. And then we have some that do this business 100% online. You can do that. You can do a combination of it. You can do fundraisers. You can do vendor events. You can go set up at a coffee shop. So you get to decide how and when you want to work it, because we have no quotas to sell our jewelry. And if you want to do this business online, for example, like I just did a Facebook Live right before this. If you scroll down, you'll see it. And I think it was 20 minutes. So if you have 30 minutes to do a party online, you can do this. And that takes away the objection of, I don't have time, because you can work this around your full-time job, your part-time job, your little kids, big kids, volunteering, your travel schedule, your not fiance, I guess it could be a fiance, husband, spouse, partner, whoever you have, because you get to decide how and when you do this. So I love that part of it too. And I just think this is a fun industry to be part of. Like when I was a CPA, I didn't hate it. I mean, it was a great background and it was fine. But, when I balanced the two columns at the end of the day or the end of the hour, nobody cheered for me. No one said, yay. But in Park Lane, we cheer for everything. So if you've been looking for a positive community to hang around that's going to celebrate every tiny little milestone you achieve, then this is where you want to be. So the direct sales is pretty great to be part of. And then Park Lane, I even more so now that I've been with them for over 4 years and just looking at what's happened in our industry in the past year, it made me realize that you need to really think about who you want to partner with. We've seen a lot of companies close. We've seen a lot of companies go affiliate, which if you're not familiar with that term means that if you built a team, you are no longer going to be compensated for training and mentoring that team. And so it's been kind of a rocky year. So it really does make a difference. So what I can tell you about Park Lane is we have been in business for 70 years. This is a company that has survived wars, recessions, pandemics, and we are still strong. Not only are we strong, but we are growing. And this is a company that is debt-free. That makes a difference too. Like we are not going to close our doors, because something happened financially in the company. And the reason that we are debt-free is because when our founders, Arthur and Shirley Levine, 70 years ago created Park Lane, they said to the owners themselves at the time, and now the third generation, that you can only take a 2% profit for yourself. And they have stuck to that. So what that means is the other 98% goes back into the field, into the home office, into the promotion upon promotions and incentives that they offer to keep us motivated and very happy, honestly. So that's just structured the right way. Now, when I think about this product, right? Like we sell jewelry, and I appreciate that it is just jewelry. It reminds me of In-N-Out. Like I live in Southern California. I can almost see In-N-Out from my house. And when you go to In-N-Out, what do they have? They have hamburgers, cheeseburgers, French fries, shakes, and Cokes, right? They're not adding in chicken fingers and Caesar salads. They are just sticking to what they know best and what works. And that's what Park Lane has done. My previous company at the end, right before they closed, they started adding all these product lines and it was confusing. The intention was good, but the delivery was confusing. So I love that we just sell jewelry. It's easy. Now, if you're just going to sell jewelry though, you've got to make sure that you partner with a company that has a big enough a variety for the jewelry, because jewelry is personal, right? Someone loves it, you can't talk her out of it. Someone doesn't like it, you can't talk her into it. So you got to have enough variety to keep everybody happy. And we do in Park Lane because If you like dainty delicates, we got you. You want big, bold statements, we got you. You want designer inspired, yep, we got all that. So there is literally something for every person, every taste. We come out with 2 big lines a year in January and July. But what we've been doing for the past probably year and a half is Park Lane has been coming out with capsule collections. And this comes out like every 10 weeks. And it's just fun. It's probably, I don't know, 15 to 20 new pieces that we get excited about. It gives us a reason to get in front of our VIP groups, in front of our customers with new jewelry, and we love it. I know there's a new capsule coming very, very soon, and I'm already excited for it because I know that my customers are going to love it. So new jewelry, in addition to the lines that they come out, they often come out with these, we call them style drops. And usually it's almost every Thursday where if they'll come out with a piece of jewelry, like I'll show you our recent one. This is called Voila. And Voila is this gorgeous purple crystal bracelet that customers can get for $40 with a $40 purchase. So what do? Hold on. What I do is I get in front of my VIP group and I say, you know what? You can grab this for $40 with a $40 purchase. So let me give you an example. This is our Mars bracelet. Mars bracelet retails for $40. Grab this, put this with it. Now you've got a complete cart and you can check out and grab this purple one. So almost weekly, they come out with something new just like this. They also have a Sparkle Box. Sparkle Box is a monthly subscription that customers and stylists can be part of. I'm a member. And for $24 a month for one piece or $39 a month for two pieces, you get this box every month. Ships out on the 1st. This month it came in this cute box. And look at what the March Sparkle Box is. You got this gorgeous necklace with the crystals in the kind of the Caribbean seas. Maybe I think that because we're going to St. Thomas. And these earrings. Both of these pieces together for $39 plus tax. No shipping. Customers love it. It is a fun way to treat yourself. You know, they can cancel if they don't want to stay subscribed, but for me, it's just another reason to get in front of my VIP group and say, look, what's new. So I love all the new jewelry that comes out. All right, let's talk a little bit about, I don't want to forget to mention the guarantee, because you want to have a company that stands behind their product. So what Park Lane's guarantee is, if a customer has any problem with a piece in the first 4 months, she can even just not like it. Whatever that issue is, she sends it back to Park Lane. Park Lane will replace it for her or exchange it for her free. After 4 months, it's just $10 plus shipping. Again, they send her a new one. So our company stands behind its product. Now, that being said, I think our exchange return rate has got to be less than 1%. I rarely have someone I rarely have a return or a replacement. Usually it's an exchange because the ring size is wrong, or she meant to get gold and she got silver, that kind of thing. So it's a very, very small part of our business. Let's talk about Park Lane and what they offer. So they have programs, we call it the perfect trifecta. They have something for customers, hostesses, and stylists. So if you have been a customer with Park Lane, put a C in the comments, because if you have, you know one of the best things about Park Lane, and that is their sale. And what their sale is when you purchase 2 items at full price, you can get 4 items at half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive. I know, it's crazy. I usually say it twice at my parties. And what I love about it is, one, customers aren't expecting it, because that's not how normal sales work. So immediately it starts building their trust in you because they realize that you are out to get them the best deal. And I am out to get them the best deal. And there's been many times that someone has come up to me and she'll bring 2 pieces to me. And I'll say, you know what, I can do these for you. But if you want to add, like a $30 pair of earrings, you will actually spend less money and you'll have an extra pair of earrings. That adds to that trust factor. And I love it because I really do get to help them make the best deal. We call it magic math, and it really is magical. So the sale is great. And then on top of that, they always do a bonus. And that's where if a customer this week, if she spends $60, she can get 2 pieces at any price for $35 each. So that takes away the objection that our jewelry is expensive. Because trust me, if I looked through the catalog and didn't know about the sale, I would think it's expensive. But when you understand the sale, I no longer think it's expensive. So they're really looking out for the customers and making it affordable for everyone. Now, in addition to that, they have programs for their hostesses. Put an H in the comments if you have been a hostess, because as a hostess with Park Lane, our average hostess is getting $400 in free jewelry. And how that works is once the sales get to $300 net, she gets $20 in free jewelry for each order she gets up to 10. But that 10th order, when she gets the 10th one, all those orders double to $40 an order, and she gets $400 in free jewelry. So that is very motivating. You know, I have hostesses all the time that end the night at 7 orders. And I'm like, hey, if your friends want to buy just a $30 pair of earrings, if you have 3 of them that do that, you're going to get $400 in jewelry. And most of the time they do it. So they have something for the hostess. In addition, if her friends book parties, she gets a bonus at their party. She gets the free jewelry. She gets 4 items at half price. She gets any piece for $35. So this is what will keep your business going. I have many hostesses. I just did a party last Wednesday that I have done for this hostess. We think it's been 10 years. Every year. She has a party every year. And I love it. I love seeing her. I love seeing her friends. And I have a lot of those repeat hostesses. So that's what they do for hostesses. And then finally, what they do for stylists, because that's why you're here. You know, what is in it for you? So first, as a stylist, you earn anywhere from 30 to 50% commission on everything you sell. And the reason there's a range is because they have this program they call Direct to Point. So if you have never done any direct sales, when you come in as a fashion stylist and you're making 30% commission on everything you sell, which is higher than the industry average, and that is awesome. But if you come in with some leadership experience, Park Lane recognizes that, respects that, and many times will start you at a matching commission rate to the position you have or had with another company. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. Like, I'd been with my company for 20 years. And frankly, I felt like they broke up with me. Like, I was not planning on leaving. I was shocked when they closed. And I'm like, I have put in so much time here. And Park Lane recognized that and brought me in at a higher level. And it was just very validating. The other thing I love about Park Lane is when you promote, because you start at 30%, you can just work your way up to 50%. You never go back down. You never lose your title. You never lose your new commission. And that takes so much stress off, because if you've been with a direct company in leadership, you know you can ride that roller coaster, and it takes a toll on your mental health. So I appreciate that the only direction in Park Lane to go is up. Now, at our first level of leadership, you can start building a team and getting a second stream of income. And recruiting is optional, but gosh, that's a fun part of our business. And a lot of our stylists, you know, they get their first recruit at their launch party, because why wouldn't you want to do this with a friend? You know, our leadership trains both of you, and you get to write off your lunches together. It is all kinds of fun when you start bringing people onto a team. In addition to that, you know, I kind of alluded to our trips, right? So Park Lane does 2 all-expense luxury trips a year. On Tuesday, we are heading to St. Thomas to stay at the gorgeous Westin Hotel. Everything from your airfare to airport transfers to your hotels, dinners, breakfast is all covered. So it makes you feel like they really appreciate you and they treat you to these amazing trips. In 2024, we went to Paris and Dublin. In August, we're going to Switzerland. I mean, these are amazing trips. And I think most of the reason I do Park Lane is to either earn the free trips or pay for the trips I don't get free. If you're like me and you like to travel, put a T in the comments. Just curious, because I love that part of it. They have a Mercedes car program where, again, just at that first level of leadership, you can earn a car bonus every single month if you want to. They have a fundraiser program where you can do a fundraiser for a 501c organization, and they will donate 50% of the net sales to the organization. They will pay you on the other 50%. They have an unlimited opportunity to earn free jewelry. You can always have a party open in your name. That's what we do. And then what I do is I put a party open in my name. When I get 10 orders, I collect my $400 free, submit the party, open a new party. I do that every single month, many times, multiple times a month. So you can always have that. They also have a program they call Rich Rewards, where every single month you can earn over $1,100 in free jewelry from Park Lane. And it repeats every single month. And in the beginning, you're adding jewelry to show at your parties, to add to your collection, to wear. But if you keep doing this consistently, you will get so much jewelry, you don't even know what to do with it. And then you can start being really, really generous. For example, today, a couple hours ago, I did Blingo in my VIP group, and I am giving away a ton of jewelry, all of which I earn for free. But it's so fun to be able to give back. So love that part of it. And then finally, I think, is just the cost. So as mentioned in the beginning, you can join Park Lane for $129 and get $500 in jewelry that you get to pick out. It's really a no-brainer. Like, it is just a little bit to test it out to see if it's a good fit for you. We hope it is. We hope you stick around forever. If it's not, you keep the jewelry. You go back to being a customer, go back to being a hostess. That's fine. So $129 will get you in. You can also do $229, get $1,000 in jewelry. $439, get $2,000 in jewelry. That part is up to you. And honestly, it makes no difference to us. We train you exactly the same way, whatever kit you start with. And speaking of training, that kind of brings me to our Team Sparkle. We have been together now for just over 4 years, and I'm very, very proud of this team. We have a mission statement that we created from the beginning, and that is to empower others to build a business with purpose. And we try and filter all of our decisions through that statement. So if it's not going to empower you, build a business, have a purpose, we're probably not going to do it. But what we are going to do is we are going to offer you all of the tools that you need to make this successful. So for example, we have a graphic designer that I have hired to kind of be on staff to make invitations, Facebook banners, promotions, anything you need, it's provided for you. We have trainings available. We meet every Friday on our huddle. It's always recorded. It's always streamed into our Facebook group. If you can't watch it live, you can catch it on the replay. We have Jewel School that we created just for new stylists. We have new stylist coffee chat where you can just come with questions in a smaller, more casual setting. Anything we can do to make this more turnkey for you to work around your busy, busy life, that's what we're going to do for you. So I hope that you will consider giving it a try. Now, again, we hope you love it. You stick around forever, but don't feel like you have to marry us. You can date us for 6 months. See if we're a good fit. If we're not, that's okay. We just appreciate you giving us a try. So I've kind of been scrolling or keeping an eye out of the corner of my eye for any questions. I don't think I see any, but if you have questions and I've missed them, please, tag me. You can send me a message on Facebook. You can tag your stylist and get those questions answered. But what we'd love for you to do tonight is fill out a quick survey. I'm going to grab the link here and post it in the chat. And then when you fill out that survey, that is your ticket to win the free necklace. And I know some of you are going to catch this on replay. So you have until Monday night, think about what day it was, Monday night to watch, take the survey. And then at the end, it's going to ask you for a secret word. Okay. And let me put the link in here. Paste. There's the survey. So you want to grab that. And then let's make the secret word St. Thomas, because that's where we're heading on Tuesday. That's what's in the front of my mind that I'm focused on as I think about packing here in the next day or two. So St. Thomas is the keyword, secret word. And then let us know if you have any questions. But thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday night. I hope you all have a great evening, and we'd love to see you again. Bye, everyone.